Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in with another episode of Talks with Tony. Now, I'm going to be trying to run these things off and try to get up a good amount of them. So you're going to have to set the notification bell. You're going to have to, when you click the subscribe button, if you're not subscribed, then you'll have to click on videos to see all the videos, because you're not going to be shown every one of them, even if you have your notification bell set. But I'm going to be off next week, so hopefully I have some scheduled, because I'll be off. And so hopefully I have some scheduled, and if I don't have any scheduled, then hopefully I will have uploaded enough this week so that while I'm gone, you still can catch up. So we jumping right in. Hi, Tony. It's a blessing to listen to your videos. I appreciate your honesty. I hope that you can give me some advice on how to deal with my male friend. I'll just get into it. I was celibate for 5 years and 6 months. I started to talk to this guy who's a member of our church, a deacon. We've been talking to each other over the phone and through text. For about a year, I was deployed and we had really good communication. He is a lawyer for a very established insurance company. He is also well liked. I asked him if he was dating and he says yes. He asked me if I'm dating. I said no. He said why. I stated to him that I was celibate. It seemed like it was hard for him to believe that I was single and celibate. I stated to him that I had been celibate and waiting for my husband. We were very attracted to each other and started sexting quite often, which was new to me. My guy friend had a woman in his life for a long time, but he stated it was complicated. I should have had more questions, but I was enjoying my conversations with him. When I returned from my deployment in the beginning of the year, we didn't get together on a date until June. We had a great time that night and I had a few martinis. I had decided to end my celibacy that night. Later that summer, we would see each other, but I realized that he wasn't the one. But we slept together again on December 28th, 2019. I haven't been with him physically since. I ended up deploying in January 2020 until April 2020. I decided to stop communicating with him on May 17th, 2020, because I knew it wasn't going anywhere. I will be honest with you. If this wasn't here, things may or may not have been different. Tony, I really need your advice. As I asked him again if he is still dealing with the same woman, he said, yes, it's complicated. I stated to him that it's not complicated if you either want to be with her or not. I'm not going to lie. I was so horny and I want to have with him, but he isn't worthy. Oh, I just realized that I didn't tell you that when I was deployed that I taped myself. Angela, I taped myself and he can't get enough, and he can't get enough of it. My face isn't in the video. He stated that it gets him turned up every time he watches it. Tony, please let me know if I should completely stop communicating with him altogether or keep civil communication with him. I know from your YouTube videos that celibacy is good, and I pray for a man that will be my Boaz, and I don't want to do anything that will upset my God and put me down a path that isn't perfect in our God's eyes. Thank you, man. But y'all just be playing with God. My goodness, y'all be playing with God. Did the sister just end the level like that? I don't do nothing that's gonna have me perfect in our God's eye. Ma'am, come on now. What do you think the Lord was doing when you over there in Iran with the video while you down there? Ma'am, what you think the Lord was doing? Come on now. Do God see everything? The Lord. Oh my God. Gabriel. Oh my God. Never mind. Stay over there. Just keep singing the praise. Come on, now. Hey, y'all lift it up. Tenors, sopranos. This woman down here sending video from Iran. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to keep the woman safe so she don't step on no IED. And she over there stimulating his D. In the picture, on the phone, in the camera. And she do not know that the man done told her. Eric Snowden done told her everything you put on that phone. This woman don't realize that this video got to travel from deployment, wherever you at, Afghanistan, all the way to that man's phone. That thing that went through so many phone lines. It's been 1,000 people in between your phone and his phone and watch that video. That's how you got to look at these phones. You can't look at these phones like it's just between you and that person. You don't know who could intercept what. Okay, listen. Somebody told me one time, anything that could be coded can be decoded. You hear me? Listen, I'm married. I don't ask for no videos from my wife, no pictures, nothing. And I don't send nothing. Because I don't trust this here world we live in. And this here technology. Because they sitting right there at the computer. This is looking good. And they know who you is because they got your phone. They got your phone. They got your name on your phone record. They see that video came through there. And listen, they be watching stuff. And you is in them people service. They got all y'all phone out. All y'all phone because they got to make sure you ain't no Trojan horse. Y'all ain't never think about that? Yes. What y'all think the man is trying to tell y'all? Eric Snowden, why y'all think they trying to stop private planes to see if that man on that plane? Because they want him. Come here, boy. We got to have you. You done told all these people all our business. You supposed to be a consultant. Now you done let all these people know we watching their phone. Come on now. I'm telling too much truth. So they got this here network trying to shut me down because telling too much truth. Listen, come on now, y'all got to be careful out here with these videos and these pictures. Listen, if they can't see it with their eyes, they don't need to see it through nobody's phone. If you under the sound of my voice, don't ever send no nasty picture, no nasty video again. Wait till they could see it with their eyes. Do you hear me? I don't care what they want. And you can't trust people. This man here, I guarantee you, your video has been sent to his group chat with all his guys. I guarantee it. Because this is not your man. This is somebody else's man, and he lived with that woman. And that's why you came back in January and did not see him till June. This man is in a full-fledged relationship. This man in a full-fledged relationship. Ooh, Lord bless y'all. Oh my goodness. This is why I have to do this. Listen, my job is not hard, okay? My job is not hard, but the thing is, this is the first hour of work that I'm doing today. So it ain't that the job is hard, it's that it's draining and it's frustrating because I had to go to college for 8 years and I be answering these kind of questions that, come on sister, you know this plain as day. Now listen, now let's go on in a little deeper now. You stayed off that pole, ain't have no kind of in you. 5.5 years. 5.5 years you kept that thing out you. You crossed the other side of the world. Sexting this man, sending him videos of you doing the ungodly. Okay? The ungodly. And you sending it to the Deacon. This the Deacon. Email me back. What's the name of your church? I'm finna email the pastor. Do Pastor Dude, this is why God raising up people like myself outside of the church, who are Christian but outside of the church, to bring a righteous word. Because this the mess that's going on in the house of the Lord. Do you know Jesus walked into the house of the Lord and flipped over tables because them people were selling merchandise? What it sounded like they were doing, have a marketplace. A lot of churches got a marketplace today. In there, they were more worried about selling t-shirts and coffees and muffins than they are preaching a good word of the Lord. They're like, man, we really raking in the dough at the bookstore. That's what we just need to open the door for the bookstore to be open. We don't preach this old watered down message up here for 45 minutes, get them in and out. So we need 30 minutes before service so they can go to the bookstore, 30 minutes, an hour after the bookstore. All right, let's get that revenue. This revenue. Bookstore ain't even under the non-profit. Bookstore is a LLC. And so now listen, this is the deacon of the church, sister. Now see this now listen. I try to be easy with y'all. But one thing that ticks me off more than anything else is when y'all bring God into these shenanigans. That right there upsets me. Listen, I ain't got to tell nobody about what I'm doing. I could be in that bathroom right now, wearing the thing out. Do you hear me? Just wearing the thing out. But you know, I do not do that. I do not touch myself. You hear me? And I got me a wife, so I could be picturing her and using that as an excuse when she tied up, when she got a headache, when it's the monthly friend that visit for a week. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a literal friend. Boy, you got to break this thing down for some people. I'm talking about the man. Okay, all right, the Red Sea. All right. When that visit, okay, until the Red Sea parts, I could be in that bathroom just going to town, just a but listen, I look at God and I make it literal. Everything I do. Only time I ask the Lord, turn his head like, Lord, listen now, I know this right here is legal and okay with me and my wife now, but still, Lord, you might want to tend to somebody else right now. But other than that, I want my life to a microscope. I want God to have a microscope on my mind, my heart, my spirit, my soul, and I want to be right. If I'm driving down the street and mess around and see me a set of hams, for those of y'all don't know, set of hams is a booty and some leggings. I got to catch myself. The Lord is watching. I got to remind myself. The Lord is watching. Hey, okay, all right. All this human nature, male nature, all this. Listen, practice control. Practice self-control. And so listen to me now. Woo! Sister, and then you ask me. Tony, please let me know if I should stop communicating with him altogether. Huh? Sister, come on now. Or keep civil communication. Why would you keep civil communication with a cheater? This man cheating on his wife. We gonna call a wife. We not finna say relationship that's complicated, because far as we know, this is this man's wife. Because do they even let single men be a deacon in the church? This man's wife. Okay, and if she ain't his wife, now bye. Because he's still dealing with her all this time. Sister, you writing me by 2019 and 2020. So this is a year. This a year plus this man still dealing with that woman. And listen, you done stayed off that pole 5 years and 6 months. And then you let this man whip out on you. This man ain't put no good time in. All he was using you was for fun. Using you as a side piece. to have fun sexting you, don't care nothing about you, treating you like the scum of the earth. You know why? So this is the thing. What y'all ladies don't realize what y'all be doing. And this is what I try to help y'all understand, because I'm trying to help y'all get educated about men and the ways of grown boys and dog men, so that you can elevate your life and you can have a more prosperous life. But listen, this what you, when you do what you doing right here, any lady that's doing this, and there's plenty of y'all that's watching this video that's doing the same thing she doing. So we ain't even judging her, we just addressing her because she wrote in. Listen to me now. This is what the issue is. When you doing what this woman is doing for this man, you replace that app that he would be going on to get his work in. You replace that app. You replace that website. You replace the script club. Now, listen to me. Men pay big dollars on Snapchat to illicit, explicit women to send them the kind of videos that you sending him for free. So now the fact that he got you sending nasty stuff through the phone, now he just Soldier Boy, kiss me through the phone. But he want the other lips to kiss him through the phone. And then he blow your head up to get you hype. So you over there feeling special. You over there feeling good, ma'am. This man trying to make you look dumb. Let me tell you something. The average man have explicit conversations with his friends about what he does to his wife. See, I don't do that because my daddy told me, son, don't ever talk about your bedroom. That's why if I mention me and my wife, I ain't going no details. You see what I'm saying? Everybody grown though. So it ain't like you supposed to act like you don't do nothing, because you grown, so you know something going down. Okay, you got kids, you know something happening. But you ain't got to go into no details of what's happening and how it's happening, how often and when and where and this and that, when you talking about your bedroom. But the average man will share some details with his homeboys about his wife or his fiance or his girlfriend, just being ignorant, just being men, and just trying to have something to talk about. Sister, your videos, you might not know the site. You might not know the name of the site that exists that this man got your videos on. And he needs you to keep them coming in because he got some revenue. Do you hear me? That's his name on the site. Rev, because he's a deacon trying to be a rev. His name on the site is Rev E. That's his middle name. New is his last name. And what he doing on that site, you get on that site, there's a lot of people on them sites probably that don't show their face. Let me tell you, I don't even go to the site because I don't want to track on my phone. I don't want to trace on my phone. I could go to it under the name of research to say I'm researching so I could talk bad about it on this here line. But I don't even go to the sites. But I could guarantee, just knowing human nature, because it's a lot of men and women who want them a bag. They want them a bag. And they willing to do something strange for a piece of change. But they don't just want everybody to know. They don't want their church members to know that's their vajay or dang-a-lang that's on that website getting worked out. So all this here working out you doing, and you sending this way across seas. You sending this thing across seas through that cell phone. This man got you on the website making money. This man got all kinds of subscribers with your body. Your ex-boyfriend from 6 years ago, because you been celibate, which is not celibate. This is what y'all have to understand. That's not celibate. That's abstinent. You abstain. You was on a fast. Okay. What do celibate mean? Y'all have to abstaining from marriage and sexual relations, typically for religious reasons. Okay. Now that's a marriage and that right there. Y'all ain't celibate. Y'all just abstaining. Okay, you just going without. It's just the abstaining part. Because you want to be married. And like you said, you want it. So you want you some. See, when you do this right here, this celibate is, how they use it in a sentence, a celibate priest. So y'all got to understand, when your situation got a expiration date, the way you said, okay, I decided that night to give up myself. You just was on a fast. You just was on a break. Yes, it was a long 5.5 years. But you came on off of that. Why? He played you. He played you. Oh my goodness, I could scream right now. Because when something is so blatant, this stuff's so blatant to me. But good women, you was abstinent for 5.5 years. You know how hard that is to fall for a elementary game. Listen, okay, let me break this down. Oh my goodness. Let me inhale. Oh my goodness, let me break this down. Oh my goodness. Y'all be falling for some stuff. And then I know the men, they hate me. They mad with me. Man, why you giving up all the game? Let them HO be HO. But listen, that's not no HO if she abstinent for 5.5 years. This somebody's daughter. This is somebody's daughter who don't know no better. Yeah, had a few drinks. But see, let me tell you what he did. He made love to your mind. Because you wail over there in deployment, stepping over IEDs, and the Lord sparing your life. Okay. And so you having some communication with this man. Way across the water. Unless you in the same country. Regardless, you still cross some water, some lakes, and some oceans. So you're way across the water. And then you over there. Okay. And now here go what the man doing. This texting you. This texting you. It's making love to your mind. Because this is what you have to understand. See, when you talk on the phone, you still could be making love, but see, your mind is bouncing around. So what's happening is you're not hearing every word that the person say, because they say one sentence. Your mind depicts that sentence and paints a picture of that sentence. Now, somebody who studied the mind will tell you a term for this. I ain't no doctor, I ain't go to nobody's school for that, but I still know what's going on because I got a brain. You hear that sentence, your mind pictures that sentence. The next sentence, you miss it. You miss it. You might miss the next two sentences because you still picturing something. Your brain just bouncing around like a little racquetball, and it's all over the place. But see, now this where text message get dangerous. But see, now y'all ain't on the phone, y'all on text message. So now that you're on text message, there's a few things that happen from the male side of this thing. Is he could be texting you and 5 other women. That's one thing. You and other congregants from the church. Because just how you want him, because he a deacon and a lawyer, every woman in that church who's a member of our church, a deacon, we've been talking to each other over the phone and through text for about a year. For about a year, I was deployed and we had really good communication. He is a lawyer and for a very established insurance company. I'm finna call the insurance company. You ain't saying insurance, I'm gonna call them. Do y'all know y'all employee, y'all attorney is up there at the church plucking off the people members and got them sending vajays through the text message from cross seas? Oh yeah, y'all need to talk to him because he outside the lawyer creed of integrity. This is absolutely ridiculous. I am shocked and appalled. I literally could throw up in my mouth right now because y'all come this far. 5.5 years of abstinence to fall for this. And then listen, you ask the man he dating, he say yes. And then he asks you dating, you say no. So you put him in a position of power. You put yourself in a position of broke, busted, and disgusted loneliness. You shouldn't even ask that question then. So now you done told him your business. So now he know you weak, lonely, lost, and vulnerable. And he told you directly, yeah, I'm dating. And then I said, no. He said, why? I stated to him that I was celibate. Oh my goodness. That is between you and God. Don't ever tell a man what you doing with your body, because see, now let me tell you what you just did. You put a battery in this MGTOW, red pill, alpha male strategy idiot hate back. You put a battery in his back because he met you in the church. That's the first thing. He told you he got somebody that he dating, and you ignored it. You told him that you not dating nobody. Then he say why? Then you tell him it's because you celibate. That don't got nothing to do with dating. That has nothing to do with dating. You could not be sleeping with men and still be dating. But this why you did it. You said that because you wanted some brownie points. You wanted some brownie points. I ain't talking to her. I ain't talking to you. Whoever wrote in, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to everybody, every woman who doing the same thing, because you're not the only one. So when I'm saying I'm talking to every woman who doing the same thing. So then you tell the man, because you celibate. It seemed like it was hard for him to believe that I was single and celibate. It absolutely was. That's why you shouldn't have told him. Because when you do that, let me tell you what you do. You become a game. You become a challenge. Stop telling people your business. What you doing in your bedroom is between you and God. What you doing with your private parts is your private business. If you're going to tell somebody that you just met, that you randomly meet at the church house, you might as well wear a shirt or a hat that say, I am celibate. You see what I mean? That's none of nobody business. So if you want to be honest and say that you're not dating, okay, all right, you just had to be honest to a fault. You're not dating, okay? Even then, you should say, not exclusively. I'm not exclusively dating anyone. Like, I'm not in an exclusive committed relationship. But do I meet people? Yes. You see what I'm saying? You don't ever present yourself as optionless, because you meet people just like you met him. So, you see, this is the thing. It's all how you phrase stuff. It's all how you say stuff. Oh, I'm finna have to do a 4-hour seminar. This finna be a 4-hour seminar. Lord, this finna be a 2-hour video. Oh, my God. I got to give y'all the whole game. Oh, my goodness. Because see, this right here. Because see, listen. While he's skeeting off in you, you could be a illegitimate baby mama. While he's skeeting off in you. This why I give away the game. Because this what caused broken homes. This right here. Type of ignorance. And see, and this what I mean when I mean ignorance, I mean in the literal term of lack of knowledge. This right here, what do the Bible say? Why do my people perish? Due to a lack of knowledge. Listen, what good do it do you to be abstinent for 5 years and 6 months to then bust it wide open and catch HIV? What good do it do you to be abstinent for any period of time and then bust it wide open and catch syphilis? What good do it do you to be abstinent for any period of time and then bust it wide open and get pregnant? And from somebody who got somebody. And from somebody that just want to talk to you long distance. And then when you get within distance, take 6 months to see you. You said, I should have had more questions, but I was enjoying my conversation with him. See, listen, This is what I meant by you put a battery in his back. Because see, the problem with men today is they believe every woman is a HO. They believe every woman is a HO and got some of that in them. So the problem with our relationships today is when you meet these men, they don't believe nothing you say. They believe everything you saying is for brownie points and for clout. And that's why you told him you were celibate, because you wanted some cool points. He gave you fool points. And then he set out to show you that you were a fool. He set out to prove that you were fake, lying, fake Christian, using the name of God in the church house, but he finna turn you out because he want to prove that you was a Jezebel spirit. That's what his goal became when you told him that you single and celibate. And yes, I'm misusing the word with y'all, just so y'all understand. When you told him you single and celibate, he said, oh, really? We gonna see. Watch this here. I'm a lawyer. I'm a deacon lawyer. Watch how I have her over there. Nasty. She better be crossed the water. Nasty. You hear me? What is he sending you? What he sent you? What the Deacon sent you? He ain't mentioned about. You said. Oh, I just realized. You ain't just realized. You knew I was gonna get with you on that. Oh, I just realized that I didn't tell you that when I was deployed, I taped myself. And he can't get enough of it. You know why? Because he need that revenue coming in. Rev-E-new. From that site he putting you on. Yeah, he got all the male subscribers. So now you done turn him into a pimp. He using your body and your videos to get that revenue coming in. And if it ain't got the revenue coming in, let me tell you what's got it coming in. Let me tell you what he got coming in. Clout from all his homeboys, because he don't care nothing about you. Because this a lawyer. He got sense. He know how the phone work, because he know that when somebody go to court and they phone record gets subpoenaed, he know everything could be seen. At the end of the end, at the at the bottom line, he know ain't nothing private in this here world. So that's why you ain't mention nothing about you got something from him now. And if you did got something from him, and he a lawyer and a deacon, he done been turned over to a reprobate mind. You actually talking to the spawn of Satan. Because this man in the church, as a deacon, cheating on his woman, and prostituting you, got you sending through that phone. You hear me? Come on now. Come on now. My goodness. My goodness. I be dog on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't tell y'all. My goodness. Y'all just be into all kind of stuff. My goodness. I'm just going through here. Listen to me now. Y'all just be, oh my goodness. Y'all just. Now see, this the thing. Now let me tell you the other side of this. Let me tell you the other side. I'm gonna break this down to y'all now. This is why I want y'all to understand how you giving these boys ammunition. You giving these boys ammunition. He's a deacon and a lawyer. Pen is gone. Deacon a lawyer. Here you go. Oh, where that cell phone at? Deacon a lawyer. Oh, here you go. Oh, deacon a lawyer. Oh my goodness, deacon a lawyer. Oh man, deacon a lawyer. Oh. There go the phone. Deacon a lawyer. Oh, deacon a lawyer. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Now let that man work up the street at Steak and Shake. He ain't getting nothing. This man might be on a trajectory to own the franchise. He ain't get it. Steak is shake. And you think I'm finna shake something for you? Steak is shake. Woo! Oh, it was nice meeting you. Yeah, but I'm a manager. Of what? The double steak bacon? Ooh, I got to go, sir. Sorry. Check, please. He can't afford it. Just bring it to me. He work at Steak and Shake. Do you know I know a man that was sweeping the floors at McDonald's? And while he was sweeping the floors, a little couple came in there. Older couple. Said, you want to own a McDonald's? He said, yeah, I would love to. He said, we want to help you. They made that man an owner-operator of McDonald's. His McDonald's became the most poppin'est, high-selling McDonald's in that area of Detroit. And he got him another McDonald's. Had 2 McDonald's. Owner-operator. From sweeping the floors. And see, this how y'all put that batter in these men back. These boys back. Is when somebody got some status, all your common sense go out the window. Deacon, lawyer. Spread eagle. He go, ooh, you down there, all kinds of stuff going on. You got all kind of stuff going in and out of there. You drizzling all kind of chocolate down there. You leaning down there licking chocolate off for yourself. That man getting all kind of videos. Why? Because he a deacon and a lawyer. Now listen. Yes, it's men without a job getting these videos too. But this how y'all put that battery in these boys back, because now they say all of you is gold diggers. If a man make enough money, all your common sense go out the window. If the man got a job with a status to it, all your common sense, all your self-respect, all your dignity out the window. Out the window. But then when a man come to you, and he could be on the climb, on the rise, on the grind, doing his thing, but if his title ain't where you want it to be, you treat him like the plague. And that's how you could stay abstinent for 5.5 years. Because when you meet a man who ain't got that title, ain't got the right job, organization, situation, ooh, you ain't get none of this. And you go on about your business. But listen to this. Get that man a title. He don't have to even work. This man ain't had, all this man was doing was having fun with you. He's sexting you. Come on, man. That's all he doing. He can't send no flowers and all that across them waters. Because you over there in the barracks. You can't even receive nothing. How many gifts he sent you while you was over there? How many flowers he sent you? He a lawyer. He could send the flowers every Friday. Did you get them flowers? No. Wasn't doing that. All y'all had was good communication. But what was the communication? You said that thing. Y'all was that. That's not communication. That's orthography. You see what I'm saying? That ain't communication. And listen, this man pimping you out. Now listen. Okay, this is the thing. And I see this is the thing. What I'm hoping. What I'm hoping. This is my hope for this video. My hope for this video is that the men who watch it could get out their feelings and stop worrying about what the Lord trying to do over here. Okay, that's one thing. For the women who watching this, my hope is that you can have enough sense to know that just because you didn't do this exact same thing that this sister did, that this woman did, that don't mean you not ignorant in a situationship. That if you dealing with a man that got you giving of yourself, body parts, showing stuff, All this right here, and this is not your husband. This ain't your husband, your future husband. This somebody else, man. Or this the community dang-a-lang. It's the same thing as what's going on right here. Listen to me. If you will get on your back for a man who work a good job and got a good title on that job, but you won't get on your back for a man who don't work the job or make the money that you want him to make, then you are out-ing yourself. P-R-O-S. Y'all know what I'm out-ing yourself. If what a man do for his job and his title will determine whether you will get on your bike or not, that is no different than an escort. That's no different than a stripper. That is no different. Because it has to be about his character. It got to be about your relationship with God. So how is you going to say that I know from your YouTube video that celibacy is good, and I pray for a man that will be my boy? Look, celibacy is not abstinence. Abstaining from is not a game. It's not a game you play. It's not a role you play. It's not a trick. It's not a mind game. It is a commitment to purity. It is a vow to God. It is a covenant, just like marriage. It is a covenant. It ain't something that you say, well, I'm going to do this as long as I can until I get honored. And then when I get honored, anything, the first thing swinging, first thing smoking, I'm on it. Ah, come here. Give me that. First thing on there. My 7-year-old, good thing he don't know what I'm doing. He probably think I'm sword fighting. So I know it's sword, but they put a W in there, so it's finna be sword. Okay. All right, start arguing. And so listen to me now. The first thing you on, I passed on the garbage man angling. I passed on Steak and Shake man angling. I passed on the school teacher angling. But what you say you were? Deacon and lawyer? Oh, you get it with that phone that again. Ooh, you better get it. Ooh, here you go. Everything you need to see. Tearing that phone up. Sending all kind of nasty text messages. Come on now. Oh, I just don't want to receive no more letters. I can't wait till the day where every woman under the sound of my voice could write in and say, Tony, I get it. I get it. I ain't never being played again. Do you hear me? Because this is the thing. I obviously ain't get, and see, this is the thing what I don't get why men be mad with me. Every woman who write in, it's because they watch my YouTube video. That's the only place I've given this email address out at on a YouTube video. And this is the questions that I'm getting with women watching the videos. So to every man who your argument is I'm selling out, I'm breaking the man code, I'm giving away all the game, it barely matter. It barely matter. And this sister here said, I know from your YouTube video, she wrote YouTube in all capital letters, that celibacy is good. And I pray for a man that will be my Boaz. And I don't want to do anything that will upset my God and put me down a path that isn't perfect in our God's eyes. Come on now. Don't use the word perfect and then be on your bike in that bed. Come on now. Y'all stop that. Because when you do this, let me tell y'all why y'all need to stop involving God when you're going to be committed to willing sin. It's because when you bring God into your mess and you say in the name of God, but you committed to willing sin, to willful sin. This ain't no slip and fall sin. You are bringing damnation upon your life because you're making a mockery of God. and God will not be mocked. And the price you pay for that is greater because you know better. It will be a woman who does not know God and who sleep with a different man every day, and her life will be better than the woman who knows God and chooses to continually willfully sin. That's why people who know better pay a greater price, because you know better. You'll see people who don't know God and be living peaceful and having a blast, getting promotions on their job, making good money. And it's because they know nothing about God. They're not bringing God into their life. They're not mentioning God. They just living life based on universal laws and universal principles. And they will be better off than somebody who keep bringing up the name of God and keep talking about God, but willfully sinning. Willfully sinning. The Bible say that. The Bible tell you that the person that don't know is better off than the person who know and still do wrong. Because when you do that, now you spitting in the face of God. Everybody gonna fall short of the glory of God. That's what the Bible say. But you shouldn't be in a place to where you are willfully. You mess around, you walking through the mall. You looking around, and this man walk past with a gray sweatpants on, and you just happen to be looking around and you see your log. That's not willful sin. That ain't willful sin. Now, you go talk to him, get his phone number, and then you hop on that log. That's willful sin. Now you just walking, you looking around, and you happen to see a log in this man here pants. Now, I remember one time my cousin, we was at the school, and he come out. And the purpose of eyes is that so you can see everything around you. He come out in our PE shorts. Our PE shorts used to be cheap cotton. It was just a cheap little thin cotton. Thinner than a t-shirt, than a cotton t-shirt. He come out in our PE shorts from the high school. He's 6'3", 260 pounds. He later went on to the NFL, played several years. He come out. Now even men, even us men, you still see everything. He come out with them little soft shorts on with a baby arm down there swinging. Slap you in the face with that baby arm. And here go this young lady out there. Now she looked a hot mess. She ain't have no man. She seen it. I'm sitting out there. I'm sitting on the bench. I see her. Lock eyes on my cousin's situation. I said, oh, here he go. He said, we out here trying to pick us up something that he come out here and want to try to show bulge. Boy, I tell you. These guys, he trying to come out here with all kind of bulge out. So this how the men, this how we is. And I heard her say to her homegirl, girl, do you see that? Girl, do you see that? Oh my goodness, look. She talking about my cousin bulge. Now see, it wasn't like everybody just sitting there just checking everybody. It's just like when you look at somebody, you scan them head to toe. This is why I'm trying to help you understand the difference between willful sinning and sinning. Like to where you just kind of you walking out the door, you walking out, somebody walking, y'all bumping each other. Ooh, oh my goodness. Body part done touched each other, and you happen to look up and they look like a tall glass of water in the Sahara Desert. Okay, that just happened. That happened. Ooh, it was a moment in time. Now you act on that and then you end up in the bed in fornication. Now that's willful sin. This right here, what she described, is willful sinning. And what talking about, want to be perfect in the sight of, listen, I'm trying to be perfect in the sight of God too. But I'm not. This would be like me going and meeting this woman, knowing that I'm married, and then start acting with her, and then fall in the bed, get in the bed with her, and in adultery. That is complete, absolute, willful sin. Now, if I take, and God know the difference. If I take and I'm walking, and I'm looking around, and I see me a set of ham, oh, my goodness. Oh, look like two basketballs over there. Oh, my God. Okay, all right. I'm going about my business. Okay. Going about my business. Now, is that going to be the same as you seeing something and you going about your business? You don't act on what you saw. What your eyes laid hold of, you don't act on it. Because you know to act on it, if you married, or to lust on it, to sit and dwell on it, ooh, what I do to that thing now? Ooh, bring that to me. Male or female. Now, if you lust on it, now that goes into sin. In your mind and in your heart. And what the Bible say, if a man lusts in his heart, he's already committed adultery. That's what the Bible say. So that's why we got to guard our eyes. Because when your eyes go to gazing too much, and then you go to lusting in your heart, you commit adultery. If you ain't married, then you commit fornication. Now, but the Bible don't say that about fornication, but it say it about adultery. Now, see, here's the thing now. Here's the thing. So we have to get to a place to where we look at this thing and say, okay, now, do you really want to please God? Because don't mention God at all if you're not actively trying. Especially when all you got is space and opportunity and time to make a good decision. Like, this right here ain't no spur of the moment thing. This ain't like you walking, you go out the door, and boom, you open the door, and boom, y'all bumping each other, and your hand, the back of your hand hit his bulge. Hit him in the bulge, or the front of your hand, you know, you going to turn around, and after you done held the door open, and you go to turn around, and your hand go to swing, and this man walking right into you, and your whole hand just cup that bulge. That ain't willful sin. Yeah, you got your hand full now. Yeah, you got to feel it in them cotton shorts. Yeah, it sat in their hand now. But you ain't intentionally do that. Now, when you go to go gadget, hand and eyes, and you go get that thing, and you gonna put it to work, now you in willful sin. And when you in that right now, you need to leave the Lord alone. Do not bring the Lord into that mess, because you finna bring chaos and calamity into your life playing with the Lord. Trust me, I know. I done been there. I done lived in it before. Trust me, I know. Trust me, stuff finna just start falling apart. Do you hear me? So listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen. Stop telling a man all your business. Let him inquire within. Let him pursue you. Let him court you. You could be cool, calm, collected, cordial, nice, sweet. You could laugh for an hour at a time. Keep your legs closed. Keep your private parts private. Make him keep his private parts private. Make him respect you. Make him get to know your mind, not your body, not what's between your legs. Make him get to know your mind. Make him get to know your heart. Make him get to know your life. And you stay pure. You stay pure. You stay righteous. You do the right thing. You do what you know is common sense. You do what you know is right, and don't operate from a place of orneliness. Don't operate from a place of desperation. And don't let his job title, the money he make, your desperation, your frustration, talk you out your common sense. Because just like you said, you feeling a little frisky. So that's why, and you said, I want to give him something so bad, but he ain't worthy. But guess what? He wasn't worthy the first time. But what do the good book say? That if you take, who could take fire in their bosom and not be burned? That if you're going to keep having what you call civil communication with them, so now you mix civil communication, is what you call it. You mix civil communication with feeling frisky. Okay, Horn. Okay. Feeling frisky with wanting to get him some, with having already gave him some, with drinking you a few martini when you see him, with already sending videos. All right. What all this right here finna equal the next time you with him? Oh, you see what I'm saying? 2 plus 2 is 5. You see what I'm saying? 2 plus 2 is 5. Oh yeah. You finna be in there. Oh yeah. It finna go down. So why are you telling yourself you waiting on your Boaz and you want to be right before God? If you play with fire, you're going to get burned. This man have a whole woman. He is not lying to you. See, this the other thing that put a batter in these boys' back. They come and tell you the truth. They tell you they got somebody. And then just try to water it down with it's complicated. But if it ain't and then listen, you got all the sense in the world. Because you actually told him it's not complicated. Either you want to be with her or you don't. Duh, we all know that. And you know that. So why are you not listening to what you know? Come on now, y'all ladies, help me understand. What do that desperation do to make y'all do the stuff y'all be doing? Like, what is it? Is it societal pressure that is that pressurized that you forget and ignore all common sense until you hear somebody else getting read left to right, top to bottom, and then everything make common sense? But then when you get in the same kind of different situationship, you doing the same type of stuff, just it could be in a different way. Oh, I don't send no video. Well, yeah, I do a little singing on it. Look. But I don't send no video, though. That's different. That's totally different. Huh? That video ain't got no STD. What you doing? You catching. That's nice, buddy. Come here, buddy. Let me see that. Man, I like that outfit. So, you going to sing tonight, huh? Mm-hmm. Wow. I like them shoes you got on. Come here. Let me see you. Wow, look at this. I got his bow tie on. Man, you looking good. I like that. You smelling good, too. You got some cologne on.
Mommy sprayed me twice.
Sprayed you twice? Awesome. Well, you have fun tonight.
Mommy's gonna video the whole thing for you.
Yes.
For you, no. Daddy.
Huh?
That guy right there
Uh-huh.
is in Daddy Daycare.
Oh, yeah, he in Daddy Daycare. Yeah, that's Eddie Murphy. Mm-hmm. He in Daddy Daycare. His name Eddie.
Oh.
Yeah, Mama gonna video for him because I got to coach a client at 6. And so, what you singing for the seniors?
Yeah. And,
okay.
Mommy and T.
Okay, T going?
Yeah.
That's good.
We're gonna pick him up from,
speed training?
Yeah, with Cooper.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Daddy, don't forget to pick me and Carlos up on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, I'll be there.
At 2.
At 2. At 2. 2, that's when y'all get out?
Yeah, 2 something.
Okay, I'll be there.
Are you going to take the Sprinter?
I'm going to take the Sprinter so that way y'all can have a movie on or Netflix. And then we'll go to the place.
This is bugging me so much.
Tell Mommy about it. She might put something.
No, it's okay.
It'll be okay. Just one night. I love you.
Love you too.
Close Daddy's door all the way. I got a coach and being that it's not my son like recital or nothing for him, it's just they got seniors and the seniors graduating tonight, and so the first graders are what you call senior buddies. They got senior buddies, and so what we took and did is and I ain't sharing this to brag or nothing. My son's senior buddy came to find out the boy name be buzzing for being a good kid. So we gave him a scholarship, just me and my wife gave him a scholarship, $1,500, and then my son teacher, her son getting ready to go to school, go to college too. He's a senior too, and it came out his name be buzzing, and he like my oldest son mentor, so we gave him a $1,500 scholarship too. At least buy, you know, a little couch or something for the dorm room, or refrigerator and bedspreads, or you know, something, some books for their freshman year. So the seniors graduating, so the first graders singing tonight. And I typically don't miss nothing like that, but being that it ain't necessarily for my son, it's for the seniors. My wife told me it ain't no big deal. She was like, you know, he just got to sing for the seniors, just like a song or so. So I got to coach a client at 6. Now see, this the other thing. Wednesday, I got a bunch of calls. So everybody that's working with me Wednesday, you'll get a text from me to reschedule you to Tuesday or Thursday, because my son need me to pick him up at 2. Now when it's something like that that's directly for him, about him, and he done asked me like 4 or 5 times, I can't miss that. So y'all forgive me. I'm gonna have to move all everybody who I'm working with Wednesday. And if you happen to get to this point in this video, then you already know that the text or the email coming, and we're gonna move it around, okay? And if we can't move it around, then I'll refund you. And yeah, I don't mind giving back money, losing money for my son. I would have moved this here around tonight if my wife hadn't told me it ain't that serious. Now, if it was like his choir recital, I would have had to move my coaching session tonight back. So y'all forgive me, but hey, y'all got to be in my life, you know. When I'm doing this right here and I can't turn my son away, he come out that room smiling like that and got his outfit on. There ain't no work more important than your children. That's one thing you got to understand, especially when they need you. When they need you to be somewhere, you got work could wait. You know what I mean? Now, if it's something when you ain't absolutely got to be there, it ain't that big of a deal to them, because if it means something to him, he gonna ask me about it. This right here he knows for his buddy, so he not saying, "Daddy, can you come?" Now, if he would have said, "Daddy, can you come? Daddy, are you coming?" All right, everything cancel. Like he said Wednesday, I got 4 or 5 calls. Ironically, my wife was telling him like, "Listen, your daddy got to work." Because she don't like asking me to miss work for stuff. But when it came to me, I said, listen, all that could get canceled. All that could get canceled. Yeah, it's $1,600 worth of phone calls, worth of coaching sessions, but hey, all that could get canceled for my baby boy or for my sons, either one of them. So I want y'all to understand that, you know. And the other thing too, what I want y'all to pick up what I just put down, is when you get to a position to where you could be a blessing to people randomly, and it ain't got to be $1,500. Like when I graduated, a billionaire gave me a check for $250. Do you know, as an 18-year-old man, that $250 was the largest gift that I got in 2002. That's when I graduated from high school, and that $250 felt like $2,500. Based on inflation, it might now about be $2,500, you know, because that's 19 years ago. And so listen to me now. Yeah, while we doing this here thing, don't just get what we talking about. The relationship, pick up the lesson from everywhere. You see what I mean? Pick up the lesson from everywhere, because everything could teach something. You know, when you working, you on that laptop, you working from home, and your child come up happy, and your child want to talk, and you snapping on your child. And I don't work, I'm busy. Don't do that. That's your children. That work, that don't mean nothing. I don't care who you working for. Your boss kiss your behind. And you excuse that right there. But that's what they can have. Okay? When it come to yours, when it come to your children. Okay? It ain't like it's saying don't work the rest of the year. No, they just want to talk to you for a little bit. You could pick back up what you're doing after that. Understand that. Now back to this right here. We done went over an hour. So listen, I told you this right here might be 2 hours. I got to coach at 6. So now if I talk till 6, that means I got to talk for an hour. I'm coaching. I don't talk the whole hour. That's 3 hours straight work. That'll be my work today. You see what I mean? So it's not that I work non-stop. I got other work to do. I need to set up an email for the email to go out tomorrow about the growth group. If you don't know about the growth group, it's on TonyGassonAcademy.com. And it's a group coaching experience to where we're gonna have monthly calls, and I'm gonna be just adding all kind of resources and stuff in there. I'll be interviewing people on Zoom and putting the Zoom interviews in there, get that knowledge in there for you. You know, and just life, love, and business, just building you as a whole person to where I'll be your life coach. So instead of you spending $400 a month, if that's not affordable, then you could be in this right here for something that's affordable, but yet still be growing as if you're working with a life coach one-on-one every month. So that's what the growth group mastermind is about. It's on TonyGasAcademy.com. So I'm gonna send an email out tomorrow to the rest of the students. So go on, get your spot. You looking beautiful, baby. Who made that shirt? Who made that shirt? It look nice now. Hey, be good at that now. Don't be holding no extra conversation now. Hey and bye. Got the way you looking. Hey, she's like, well, I mean, got to ad-lib. Because she be ad-libbing. But I be telling her, I'm like, listen, just because it's finna be mostly white men in there, that don't mean nothing. Girl, you look good. The air race. Don't be right here holding my conversation. The conversation that's for me. Don't be right here talking to these men when they trying to come up, strike up conversations. No, Playboy, she doing good. Yeah, she doing good. She doing good. No, I don't be like that, really. But hey, hold on. Y'all talking a little too long, Playboy. You striking up too much conversation now. Go on about your business. Now listen to me. Back to this right here, what we talking about. The lesson number 1. The first line we coming to. 5 years and 6 months of abstinence. When you decide to be abstinent, that ain't no off and on thing. I have coached so many women. And when I say so many, meaning more than one. 2 is too many. But it's been more than that. That said, I was abstinent. Or I was a virgin. And I decided to sleep with a man. And I caught this right here, STD. Or I got pregnant on the first time. Or on the second time. Or on the third time. And I'm like, man. And what that says to me is when you know better, the price you pay is much greater. The fact that you had decided to be abstinent already shows that you know better. A woman who don't know better, abstinence won't even cross her mind. She hopping on every pole she get the opportunity, because that ain't even cross her mind, because that's not her religion, that's not her belief system. She ain't never been told that. She don't think that mean nothing. She don't think that it's anything wrong. She call it casual. She think it's such thing as casual. She just the lost in the sauce. Pray for her. But listen, when you know better and you say, you know what? Hold on, right quick commercial break. When you take and you know better, and then you get on your bike, listen, some calamity coming. Now this right here, she didn't mention no calamity, but so you've been graced because you went 5.5 years. A lot of people who say they're abstinent, they don't even make it a year. You blessed if you make, you good if you make it a year. You went 5.5 years, so I feel like you got some grace on your life. That God's saying, listen, I know that ain't you. I know you want better. I know you want to be perfect before my eyes. I'm not gonna let this alter your life for good. But guess what happened? If you take your grace for granted, eventually that grace will not be granted, and you're gonna get up pregnant or with something that you cannot get rid of. It's very real. So you got to understand that. Learn that from the people who have already lived through it and trying to help others on my mentor.life. They're trying to help you. They're trying to tell you, listen, I contracted this right here. I contracted this right here. I'm a single mother who daddy don't do nothing for the kids or the child. Listen to me. If you got the wherewithal and the strength to close your legs, then keep your legs closed. There's no expiration date on that until you marry. Because if you don't thoroughly vet this man and make sure that this man is your husband, and make sure that this is the man you're supposed to be with, then you could be lying on your back for a fly-by-night man, for a man who came in your life for a reason or a season, but he is not a lifetime. And so you are risking your life, risking your future, altering your life, altering your future for somebody that is not for you. So when you make a decision to be absent, remain absent. And whoever don't like it, that means they're not for you. See, the person for you, fingerprint gonna unlock your heart. They fingerprint gonna unlock your heart because it's a unique print that only they got. So that person, the person that's for you, it's gonna unlock your heart. That don't mean, I'm not saying it's one person in the world, but any one of the people that you could hit it off with, that you could make it work with, they're gonna be able to unlock your heart without unlocking your legs. They're gonna be able to unlock your mind without unlocking your legs. So when you decide to be abstinent, now if you don't believe in abstinence, you don't believe in sin, you don't think fornication is a sin, you don't think anything is wrong with sleeping with somebody outside of marriage, okay, to each their own. God bless you, go ahead about your business. All right, talk to them, let me know how that go. But when you know better, you got to do better. And you got to stop falling for this. And then listen, stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself. If you know this person is not for you, you know this person is not good for you, you know this person got somebody, or even if they ain't got nobody, or they say they ain't got nobody, but they're not doing you right, and they're not treating you like you are their somebody, like you are their priority, like you are the main thing. If they're not doing that for you, then go on about your business, because you wasting your time and you giving your life away. And it's somebody that will be all about you. It's somebody that not going to be hollering about they in a relationship, but it's complicated. So let me keep giving you a little side loving and keep putting this thing on you and keep sending them nasty videos, because what I'm in is complicated, but it ain't complicated enough for me to up and lead a butt. But I'm going to keep dragging you along and using you and playing you, because I know although you acting tough, the longer I talk to you, the closer you finna get to sending some more of them videos, so I can keep the revenue coming in on this site where I'm uploading your videos at. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. We got to do better. We got to do better. Hey, my wife just texted me. I'm finna see what she talking about, just in case it's something serious. But she knows she can call me for something serious. But I'm tired. I'm drained anyway. I'm talked for an hour and 12 minutes. I got to go. Y'all, listen to here again. Listen to this 3, 4, 5 times. Just beat them braids with this. Just pat that scalp with this here message. Just let this message y'all know how y'all be doing. Just let that message do this here till it just seep all the way in there. Till it get in there to where anything that look like this, anything that sound like this, anything that loosely resemble this, run. If it ain't pure, healthy, whole, y'all ain't exclusive, building, same mindset, run. Because otherwise you're going to end up diseased or with a child out of wedlock. Point blank, period. Hey, this Tony Gas, and God bless you. We'll talk soon.